Hey everyone, welcome back to Together We Are Thursdays. Take two. I just recorded this whole big long thing and hadn't pressed record. Great fun. I think every vlogger runs into that from time to time. So this week's topic is binging. Binging is something that everyone with an eating disorder will ultimately deal with in some way. Whether it is the core pathology of your ED, like in binge eating disorder, or in bulimia, where binging is a huge component of your eating disorder, or in restrictive EDs, when malnutrition and deprivation result in an autopilot override where your body is in a frantic attempt to survive and will make you eat at some point. So we all deal with it. My first eating disorder was binge eating disorder. My way out was principally due to two things. One, obviously addressing the emotional issues beneath the illness. A lot of bingers and overeaters make the mistake of trying to find a diet or a stop binging book that only addresses eating patterns because, as we know, there are deeper issues going on if you are having ED. And then there's reasons for it beneath the surface that have nothing to do with food or weight. So remembering that's important. I also authored a protocol called the Slow Savor Stop method, and basically what it is a mindful eating regimen that helps you come to the present and be mindful when eating. Just like it said, you can look up different mindful eating or mindfulness approaches, techniques, but I will also share a link because I did a video on the Slow Savor Stop method already for this channel. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. But just quickly, eating slow, savoring what you eat, stopping after you've eaten each bite to assess how you feel. Are you full? Are you sated? Are you still ravenous? Being connected to your body, present to person, place, and time, and getting through eating in a conscious, lucid manner. Also, what else was I going to share with you? Oh yeah, I have a don't leave home without it rule. So the don't leave home without it rule is never, or if you're at home even, never be without 3 predetermined foods that you are comfortable reaching for. If you are ravenous, can't make a decision. This is the thing, like, in restrictive EDs, a lot of binging results from waiting too long to eat, not knowing what to eat, and losing it. That's another thing. It's always better to allow calories than to have your body take over, because the trauma from that is just going to reinforce your eating disorder. So don't let it happen when and where possible. So 3 foods that you're comfortable with. I like the Stretch Island natural fruit leathers. They also travel well. They have like a thick wrapper. Balance bars. That's another thing. Keeping your blood sugar stable is huge for mitigating like really strong cravings or that ravenous loss of the ability to stop a binge. So carbs break down first, then protein, then fat. So your goal is to find a food that's balanced, that will, by the time the carbs are burnt out, then the protein is entering the bloodstream, or the protein nutrients, and then when that's used up, then the fat enters the bloodstream. So you're trying to keep your blood sugar at an even level. Spikes and crashes mess up your mood and will mess up your eating and everything too. So for me, I mentioned the balance bar. The 40-30-30 regimen is most effective. That's something else you could try. But yeah, if you're going out, always have 3 foods. Don't take extra money with you. If you trust somebody, give them your car keys at night. Whatever you need to do to help yourself not engage in these behaviors. And once again, it is about what's beneath the surface, and it is important to address that. The question of the week is, share one thing that you've gotten back since beginning the healing journey, that you obviously have lost due to your ED. The two biggest things for me are, one, my periods are back, which is like huge. It's a very positive medical sign. And two, variety. Not being narrowly restricted to a handful of foods that I felt safe with. Being able to not plan every single moment. To try new things. To break down barriers with so-called forbidden foods. That's huge. That's really huge. Like, getting back to being able to have variety and not losing it. So that's it for this week. As always, if you have any questions or requests, please let us know. We are here to serve you guys. And sometimes we have trouble coming up with new topics every week, so seriously, we really do want to know if you have an idea. Much love and be well. Bye, guys.